Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's away we go then.
Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Now it's Rafael Leao, looking for options for movement. Now the ball... Oh, greatly! Goal! Portugal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And the keeper beats it away. Diogo Dalot.
Pass somewhat off target. Yamal.
Yamal powering forward here. There's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball.
Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
João Palhinha.
He's in a good position here. Shutter! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into...
It's Snyder! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Nelson Semedo. João Felix. He's looking wide. Now it's Rafael Leao. João Felix.
Gets his head on it! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss
Takes the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Ball's gone out of play.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Another throw-in.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neves.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
The cutback. And that's been well dealt with.
A probing pass.
They've won a corner.
Corner number 2 then.
Pepe tries to clear. Goes to finish!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Diogo Dalot probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Bale.
And this is Hullet.
Ah, such a clever touch.
Oh, that's delightful.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Takes aim and crosses.
That has been knocked clear.
Kajolu!
That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Nelson Semedo. João Palhinha. This ended up in no man's land.
Hullet.
Xavi Alonso. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Sends it crossfield.
That's good running with the ball. It's an early cross.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Nelson Semedo. Now Ruben Diaz. Nelson Semedo. And he's been shifted off it. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Semedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very... Oh, he's having a go! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nelson Semedo. Not the... Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. There's the shot! And there's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Katala Toyama cut their deficit and looked raring to go again.
Oh, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's on Shutter! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Portugal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Away we go again. Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. Jota, and it's Joao Palhinha. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Joao Neves. Jota. Bale. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rafael Leao. Joao Felix, who's set up one goal so far. Knocks it into space. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Katala Toyama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pings it across. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Bale.
Jota.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ball swung in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Número 9. Número 20. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Número 22. Número 3. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And that's definitely not his best. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the... Getting up there! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but...
And the keeper's given it away. João Neves, chance for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Portugal leading now. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. And he's taking no chances there. Throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. That's very neat. And that is out of play. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Rafael Leao. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And João Palhinha. And it's Pepe. Nelson Semedo. And it's João Palhinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Decent chance! And it's been hooked away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chiellini. I think we're just about done here. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Nelson Semedo. And João Palhinha.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
That is a little undercooked. And it's Yaya Toure. Played into space. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Thoughts on what we've just seen?